Hey, Vanessa,
Yeah, Sonny?
what do you call two best friends that love music festivals?
I guess you'd call them Festies.
Music, festivals, friendship, festies.
How you feeling today?
Today, I was working on the ambulance because Ed gave me a set of tasks to do while he was at work. And I did it all.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when you're doing tasks, do you ever have to call and be like, how do you do this? Or are they all things that you know how to do?
I didn't have to ask him. I was doing pretty easy things. So
What were you doing?
insulation, finishing up, insulating some stuff.
What? You just know how to do that?
Sonny, you could do this.
No.
Well, that inside part, I think you've seen all the pink stuff in the wall.
Oh, yeah.
You just place it there. It's easy.
Oh.
The
How
insulation
much, though? And how packed, though?
it comes in like
These are all
grids.
things I would overthink.
You would know. You would. It's easy.
Okay.
I'm not doing rocket science or anything. I do all the easy stuff. But then I was doing like weather stripping too. That's kind of a pain in the butt. Figuring out where we took all the weather stripping off the doors and then gluing them back on.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I was doing that right before I left to come here.
Yeah.
What else did I do? I did a coat of primer on the floor. I think we're going to put the floor down first.
So exciting. It's so funny because every time we go over there for like a party, that's the
topic.
yeah,
the topic of conversation.
The party trick.
Yeah.
I feel bad because I'm always like, anytime someone shows up, I'm like, Ed, can we show them the ambulance? Ed, can we show them the ambulance?
Yeah.
Like whatever new person shows
I know.
up.
We were talking to all of our friends' parents that were there for 4th of July.
Yeah.
They all wanted to know. I was like, I mean, I can show it to you, but if you have any deeper questions, you're going to have to go to Ed.
Yeah. It's really exciting to see how far along it's come too. I remember when it was just a bunch of wires.
Yeah, or when we gutted it and it was just empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be functioning and running and like be able to semi-live in it by the end of this month.
Yeah.
So.
It's interesting about the ambulance because it's going to totally change how we experience festivals.
Yeah.
I was telling you the other day that we were talking about same but different and going, and Clark and I were already planning like how we're going to set stuff up. And after we made this whole plan, I was like, wait, they have the ambulance. And then we have to do it all over again in our heads.
I feel like it'll be great because there's so much more room to like bring stuff.
Yeah.
But also we won't need as much stuff.
Right.
But then we can just have a whole living room.
Yes.
Instead of it being taken over by the tent. And I can't wait to take it out to like Bonnaroo and stuff.
Oh, it's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
So that kind of leads us to our topic today, which is logistics.
Ayo.
I want to talk about simply getting there and getting home.
Oh, okay.
Because a negative commute there or home can completely ruin the experience, right?
Yeah.
If you have a hard time getting in or driving there because there's traffic or whatever, you start the day with a sour taste in your mouth, right?
Yeah.
And then if you have a shitty experience leaving, it can kind of erase all the fun you just had.
I'm just thinking about your car accident before Coachella and then our 9-hour flight delay to Bonnaroo.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm talking even more like micro than that. How are we going to get there and how are we going to get home? I'm talking that simple.
Yeah.
If you're staying, in the area of your festival, and it's like a daytime festival, that's what I want to talk about is the logistics of getting there and getting home.
Okay. Really narrowed in.
Really narrowing it down.
Okay.
Yes. So getting there, you have 4 options basically, right? You have driving and parking. You have a ride share like Uber or Lyft, public transportation, a shuttle. Usually these festivals have shuttles.
Yeah.
5, I guess. Or you could walk depending on where you are.
Or if it's a camping festival, you can camp.
Right.
Are we talking non-camping festivals?
We're talking about non-camping today.
Okay. Got it.
She's in Bonnaroo mode still.
I am sorry. Okay. So,
but we're not using that.
Not camping.
Not camping. Okay. Start with driving and parking. If you're going to drive and park, you really want to make sure that one of your crew is going to be a designated driver to drive home. If you can't trust someone in the group to stay sober. No driving.
Yep. Been there.
Yeah. Yeah. Guess we're leaving the car here overnight.
Yeah.
But if you are going to drive, I think it's really important to figure out where you're going to park ahead of time.
Yeah.
You don't want to drive there and be looping around for parking.
Especially if you're not going early.
Right.
Like if you're stuck in traffic and you make one wrong turn, it could be, I'm thinking of Coachella, like you could, or Stagecoach, you could be
Stuck in some
stuck
kind of
in
line.
like another hour of just trying to loop around.
You end up missing acts and stuff. So there's that. Look ahead to see if you want to park in one of their lots, or what are the apps like ParkWiz or Spot Hero? Oh, Spot Hero, right?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe use one of those apps ahead of time. And then, of course, always carpool. The less
Yeah.
amount of cars, the better. So that's pretty much my tips for driving and parking. The second option is the ride share, Uber or Lyft. I guess Waymo now.
I was going to say that earlier when you were listing them. I was like, Waymo? In the
Yeah.
city?
The ride shares for getting there, they work if you're going early. They're going to
Yeah.
be cheap. There's no surge that's going to affect it. If you're going a little later, similar thing with the driving and parking, you're going to run into traffic.
Yeah.
And especially the festivals now, they always have set Lyft, Uber, drop off, pickup spots. Those are going to get crowded pretty quickly. So rideshare to get there is great if you're getting there early. Vanessa and I have both driven for Lyft. So just for the, what am I trying to say? What's the word for like
Lyft and Uber.
Lyft and Uber, yes. What's the word for not convenience?
Considerate?
Considerate, yes. Yeah, just to be considerate to your driver, maybe have them drop you off a few blocks out and walk. Probably be faster anyways. And a little cheaper for you as well. Other option, public transportation. Now, I only took public transportation the first year of Outside Lands. Megan and I took Caltrain. To get home, we were running to catch the last train.
God, I just recently had to do that after Valkyrie's game too.
Oh,
It's
no.
Not fun.
So stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say if you're going to take public transportation there and back, always check the schedule ahead of time. Know when the last train leaves, because it's not fun to leave the festival and then realize there's no train or no bus or whatever public
Womp womp.
transportation. Womp womp. And then you end up having an Uber. This might be a little extra, but a lot of the times, our phones can die. It's good to have a piece of paper and like write down the last train or like the train times and put them in your bag.
I thought you were going to say phone numbers.
Let's see. Phone numbers
Train
too. Let's see. What's the other mode of transportation? Shuttles. A lot of these festivals offer shuttles now.
I don't think I've ever taken a shuttle.
You haven't?
No. Oh, wait. Yeah, we
No,
did
EDC.
for. Oh, yeah. EDC.
Mm-hmm. And that was the best.
And you don't remember this, but we did it also for Treasure Island Music Festival.
I don't remember that at all.
I know.
No, I think you're wrong.
I definitely remember being in line and taking the shuttle back. To where? No clue.
Who knows? With the shuttles, I have always had a great experience. However, I've heard of nightmare stories from people who have gone very late and tried to take the shuttles, and they're stuck in line.
Yeah, because they still have to sit in traffic like everyone else is. So if you go late, you're going to have to wait.
Yeah. But it is dependable. You know it's going to be there.
Yeah.
As long as you know when the last one is. Oh, but with the shuttles, you have to book in advance. They sell out.
You need a shuttle pass.
You can't just hop on said shuttle. Oh, but speaking of shuttles, I just saw today that Outside Lands, their shuttle service has always gone from Civic Center out to Outside Lands. And they added one this year for South Bay attendees. And you can park at the Cow Palace. And then they'll take you from the Cow Palace to Outside Lands.
Oh, nice.
And the parking at Cow Palace is free. But the shuttle pass is $90. So you'll have to decide for yourself if that's worth it or not. I think that's pretty much it for getting there. Again, these are things you want to plan ahead of time. Have your whole crew on the same page.
Yeah.
Especially the first day of a festival when everyone's getting their bearings. It's not fun to scramble.
I love when we would pile like 15 people in your mom's van
Yeah.
to get to Outside Lands.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what we would do. Well, Clark would do, because the few years he didn't go to outside lands, he would drive my mom's van and pick us all up.
All the seats out.
Yeah.
Just sitting on the floor.
So if you have a friend who would be willing to pick you guys up, that's cool too. Oh my God. And this one time, Vanessa had to pee so badly. And I've never seen this before. She was crying because she had to pee, but like she didn't want to ask to stop.
I had just peed before we left the festival.
Oh, that's
and
what it
then
was.
like my bladder immediately filled up even worse.
Yeah.
So it came out of nowhere when I felt the need to go. I was like, oh, it's okay. I literally just went like I can wait for it. And then it just hit me.
Yeah.
Like we weren't even out of the city yet. And I was bawling, crying. That's how much it hurt. I had never been in that kind of pain before. It was so crazy.
And I was like, stop the cars, stop the cars. I remember like we just opened the sliding doors and you immediately just ran
No,
out the
I
door.
remember Clark being like, I'm going to pull over here and you can go in up that hill. I was like, fuck the hill. I
Yeah.
just opened the door and pulled my pants down.
Oh man.
And then someone else peed right there with me just so I wasn't alone. I was sitting on a towel and you guys were like, just pee on the towel. And I was like, I can't.
Oh my
Like
God, I
a
can't
mental block. I can't do it.
I was saying that. I can't believe I was saying that.
Somebody was saying that.
But Vanessa's just like too nice. She didn't want to inconvenience everybody else and ask us to pull over, which is not a big deal. She would rather sit there in pain and cry.
It wasn't until I started bawling that everyone was like, okay, pull
Okay,
over.
stop. Yeah. That's funny. Oh my God, I haven't thought about that in a long time. Okay. Now we have the logistics of getting home.
Same as before.
Same as
Just kidding.
before, backwards. I just want to say that at the start of the day, when you get to your festival, have a meetup plan with your friends that's inside the festival. You meet there first and then exit the festival together,
Yes.
because it is a shit show outside the festival.
Yeah.
And it'll be really hard to find people. Everyone's trying to find somebody.
Yeah.
Definitely meet inside the festival and exit together would be my recommendation.
Stay together.
Yeah. Swim down. And just to repeat, if your designated driver ends up not staying sober, don't drive.
Yeah.
Find another way. Leave the car. And then let's move on to rideshare. When using the rideshare to leave,
Oh God.
you should
That's
yeah.
a nightmare too.
You should either be leaving the festival very early or very late.
Till they kick you out.
I like to do this. I'll stay in the festival until they kick me out, because I would rather be waiting around inside the festival grounds than on the street.
Yeah.
And I don't like to exit the festival with the masses.
Yeah. It's,
It's
a nightmare.
Yeah.
For lack of a better word. It's, yeah.
everyone's in a good mood and like moving. It's not scary or anything, but I'd just rather be walking with a little more room around me.
Just picture the Finding Nemo when the fish are all in the net. They're
Yeah,
like,
that's what I
swim down.
I
That's
just
what we were
quoted
saying I know. It
Yeah.
totally is that. Like you're just like, keep going.
Yeah.
You're packed like sardines.
We're all going to get there.
Going through the tunnel at Outside Lands trying to leave.
Yeah.
We got kicked out of the main stage at Bonnaroo on Thursday.
Oh.
Like after Luke Holmes, we were sitting there and then all of a sudden they're like, you have to go. We're like, what? But
Yeah.
we just had to leave the main stage area.
Oh, I see.
It was so
That's funny.
crazy. I was like,
We
okay.
just got here.
Yeah.
Oh, also with the rideshare, I would go a few blocks away and have it.
Oh, yeah.
Go to a quieter place. It's easier for the driver. It's easier for you.
I would say that's my biggest tip for you guys if you're ride sharing afterwards. Like, even though there's a ride share designated area, no Uber or Lyft driver is going to want to go in there to pick you up, because usually the lines and the traffic is long to get in. And it would benefit everyone if you walked a few blocks away from the festival and
Yes.
made it easier for them to pick you up.
Yeah.
I know it sucks. I just recently had to do that.
But it's easier. It's worth it. Worth a little more of a walk.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else do I have here? Oh, if you end up leaving the festival early, tell your friends. Don't just ghost and disappear, because that can cause a lot of chaos for your other friends as they're waiting for you at the pickup spot that you made.
Yeah.
If you go home, communicate that. I would also say, if you have the capability, which most of us do now, share locations with everyone in your group for the weekend, and with at least one other person who's not at the festival.
Oh, smart. Yeah.
It's important people know where you are in case you get separated. I think that's pretty much all I have for getting there and leaving. I know that was super specific, but I feel like it's a really important part of the festival experience to make go as smoothly as possible. So that way your festival experience is as fun as possible.
Yeah. Leaving to me is always like the biggest nightmare. Like I don't ever want to think about it.
Yeah. Do you have a time where you guys made a plan of how to leave and then it just fell apart?
I have a time where we didn't make a plan and then we were like, fuck.
What happened?
Well, just like at Stagecoach. So I've been to Stagecoach a couple times and I've always been.
This year or another year at Stagecoach?
I have multiple examples.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I'll shut up.
So
Sorry.
like my first couple years I went, we would always stay like in Palm Springs. So it's like 30 minutes away. We just didn't think about it. We were just like, hey, we Uber there, we Uber back. But then like didn't think about how long it was going to take. If I would have known, I would have maybe been a little bit more prepared, had my backpack full of water or snacks. Because I remember waiting for a very, very long time to get an Uber from the rideshare place. This year, however, we like got an Airbnb like 2 miles away.
Right.
So like if worst comes to worst, we could always just walk home.
Yeah.
But like we were trying to get an Uber because our feet hurt so bad and we couldn't. We already walked a mile to the rideshare area. And then we had to walk another mile to like the closest Rite Aid, was where our Uber drivers before that took us there told us that's the best place to go to get picked up. So
good old Rite Aid.
It was a lot of walking for blistered feet, but that's what we had to do because nobody would come pick us up. We would get an Uber and then they would cancel because they would see where we were and they're like, yeah, I'm not going in there. It was a nightmare. So then we realized there's another place you can get Ubers from, and it was also not a very far walk, and it was a little bit easier. Also, we got phone numbers. Like you kind of have to rough it the first day and maybe get some phone numbers of Uber drivers because they're also willing to like come get you if you text them.
Oh, that's smart.
And I know there's also drivers you can hire in that area.
Oh, for sure.
That's for Stagecoach, Coachella specifically, but I'm sure it's like that other places too.
What would you have done differently? Like, how could you have not made that be the experience?
We could have had somebody drive. We had one sober person with us.
Yeah.
Because I remember thinking like we should have just drove.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're for sure, you know that somebody will be sober by the end of the night, I would have just driven.
Live and you learn.
Yeah. Do you have an example?
Oh. Do I have an example? I think I might have talked about this story on a previous episode. We were all at Outside Lands enjoying a set. It was the end of the night, and I still had to go meet up with somebody else to get their wristband so I could use it for my cousin the next day. And the plan for us was to meet at whatever spot our plan was. And me and my crew, Vanessa and her other friends, we were just going to Uber back. So for some reason, I decided not to say anything out loud. And I just left to go get this wristband because I thought I'm just going to get it and come back. When I got to that meetup spot, the guy was not there who I was supposed to grab the wristband from. He calls me and he's like, I already exited the festival. And where he was at the total other side of the park than where my friends were. That just ruined the whole plan right there. So I just kept going and went to go get this wristband, exited the festival. So I didn't meet up with them at the meetup spot that we had at the end. And I had already kind of just thought in my head, I'm just going to end up sitting and waiting for an Uber for like a few hours. That's my fate now.
Oh my God, a few hours.
I ended up leaving the festival. I got the wristband. I call Vanessa, blah, blah, blah. This is what's happening on my end. And you're talking to me about it. And then your driver overheard you and was like, where's your friend? Let's go pick her up. So then you guys came to pick me up.
I do not remember this at all. It's so funny.
Okay, so it's not. I don't remember how we got home from Treasure Island. You don't remember this.
Like I kind of do, but what year was this?
2017. So that's my story. Communication is key. Say things out loud.
Yeah, I mean, that's so not like you to just fuck off and not tell anybody.
I know. I literally just fucked off because we were at Twin Peaks, and I was supposed to meet them at Panhandle. So I was like,
Oh, what
I'll
the
just go
fuck?
get it and come back. And then they fucking weren't there.
And they were on the south
They
side
were-
exit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jesus.
I mean, there were other factors in there that, were out of my control, but I could have definitely handled that better. I should have told my group where I was going. They might have gone with me. I don't know.
Did you tell us that you weren't there anymore? Like after the fact?
We were I always do this. Explosions in the Sky or Empire of the Sun?
Empire of the
I
Sun.
always do this. Empire of the Sun. I heard that they were done as I was walking,
Oh.
and I called you, and I was like, I have to go get this wristband. I
Oh.
left. I'll find my own way home, I think is what I said, because I was just like, it's going to be too much of a pain in the butt. But luckily, your kind driver was listening and came to pick me up.
Good tip, Sonny.
Thanks, Vanessa.
Okay, moving on. Sonny's Festival Corner.
August 8th to August 10th, we have Outside Lands Music Festival in San Francisco, California. This festival is at Golden Gate Park with diverse world-class music featuring over 90 artists across 7 stages. It also has food, wine, craft beer, cannabis, and art experiences that highlight the Bay Area. Headliners are Tyler, the Creator, Hozier, and Doja Cat. Other artists are Jessica Pratt and Midnight Generation.
This is Sunny's favorite festival. She's going for sure. I have tickets for Saturday, but I still don't know if I'm going to be able to make it.
Oh, you do have tickets?
For Saturday only.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you
Yeah.
actually had tickets.
Because I want to see Gesaffelstein, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Next festival, August 13th to the 16th, we have the 25th Gathering of the Juggalos.
Shut the fuck up. Is this in Ohio?
Yeah. It's in Thornville, Ohio. Oh, wait. My notes here say just read from the website, so let's go. The 25th anniversary of the Gathering of the Juggalos is upon us in all its magnificent glory, a time for all Juggalos to embark on a quest to make their way to join their entire family. If you have never been to a gathering in your life, then this would be the one. As always, the Gathering remains a corporate and sponsorship-free festival, which is unheard of in the industry.
Yeah.
It is a 24-hour-a-day, 4-day outdoor music festival which showcases everything from concerts, late-night parties, comedians, seminars, contests, wrestling, sideshows, carnival rides, camping, and so much more. It is the place to be this summer so that you can partake in the greatest family reunion on earth.
I would love to go to that one year. It's so funny because we saw ICP at Bonnaroo and we were like listening to them on podcasts and stuff, and they were talking about all this, and
Yeah.
I think we could do a whole episode on ICP and this festival. I think we
Yeah.
should.
Headliners are Guar, ICP, and Tech 9.
Oh, what weekend is this?
August 13th to the 16th. Are you going to go to this?
Dude, Ed loves Tech 9 and ICP.
Oh, man.
No, he's seen Tech 9 a bunch. That's so crazy.
Other artists, Falling Under and Mary Tyler Whores. September 13th to the 14th, we have Ultra Japan. It's in Tokyo, Japan.
Oh.
So there's Miami Ultra, right? Well, now there's one in Japan. Japan was such a fan of the festival that they built a special park for it. It's only for
Wow.
this festival. It's a 2-day event boasting the world's top EDM DJs with unparalleled stage designs and top-tier production. Headliners are Calvin Harris, DJ Snake, and Griffin.
Oh.
Other artists are Adam Bayer and Amelie Lenz. That's it for Sunny's Festival Corner.
All right, Festies, you know what to do. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Festies Podcast, and leave us a rating and review wherever you listen to us. And we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.
See you next time.
Festies.